These long-range drones were launched from southern Lebanon and were able to penetrate Israeli air defenses, including the Iron Dome and radar systems, undetected. A single drone struck the Golani Brigade's base, located approximately 40 miles inside Israel from the border. The attack occurred on Sunday just after 7 in the evening during dinner time, taking the lives of 4 soldiers and injuring 66 others. This has been one of the deadliest attacks to evade the Iron Dome, Israel's most formidable air defense system, which costs $50 million per battery, while the drones used were only $20,000 each. The question remains, how did Israel fail to counter these low-flying drones? All in the video ahead, analyzed with 3 possible scenarios. This is called the Mersad 1. The Mersad 1 is not an original Hezbollah-designed UAV. Instead, it is a name used by Hezbollah for existing Iranian unmanned aerial vehicles supplied to the group, specifically the twin-tail Ababil drones. Take this information with a grain of salt or consult your nearest Hezbollah commander for accurate details. The drone is likely constructed from a combination of plastic and steel components. This design choice helps keep it lightweight for better maneuverability and also ensures stealth, reducing its radar signature and visibility. Just below is the rocket-assisted takeoff. This helps the drone to launch at a safer distance and eject the rocket to help reduce weight. It is done to help this Chinese-made MATO 550, which is a re-engineered version of the well-known German Limbach 550E engine to take over. The MATO 550 is a 4-cylinder, horizontally opposed, air-cooled 2-cycle engine. Upon removing the cover, you can observe that, being a surveillance drone, it likely has a forward-mounted camera. This camera serves multiple purposes, such as capturing images and videos for intelligence gathering and assisting the drone in navigation. Directly behind the camera, there might be space for a small warhead, probably containing TNT. This warhead is compact yet powerful enough to deliver a significant impact if the drone is used for offensive operations. Powering the drone's electronic components, including the camera and navigation systems, is a battery pack. In addition to this, the battery also powers the servo mechanisms controlling the drone's steering and stabilization systems, ensuring smooth and precise maneuvering while in flight. In Scenario 1, Israel's air defense systems are highly advanced, intercepting and neutralizing most projectiles fired towards the country. The technology is designed to handle powerful rockets and missiles, showcasing an impressive track record of success. However, drones present a unique challenge. They often fly at slower speeds and are constructed with materials like plastic, which give them a weaker thermal and radar signature compared to conventional rockets. Their small size, coupled with these materials, makes them difficult for radar systems to detect. Additionally, the unpredictable trajectory of drones complicates detection. They can follow circuitous flight paths, approach from any direction, and fly at low altitudes. Due to their size, they can even be mistaken for birds. To understand why these drones sometimes evade detection, it's important to examine the Iron Dome air defense system. While highly effective, the Iron Dome is primarily designed to counter the threat of rockets and missiles, which have more predictable trajectories and larger radar signatures. The second reason Hezbollah was able to penetrate Israeli air defense radars undetected and outsmarted Israel's sophisticated air defenses by launching a coordinated and simultaneous attack involving dozens of missiles and squadrons of drones. This tactic overwhelmed and confused the Iron Dome system, causing it to reach its operational limits. By saturating the airspace with multiple threats at once, Hezbollah effectively exploited the Iron Dome's limitations, forcing it to prioritize certain threats while the precision attack drones went undetected. This calculated approach enabled them to bypass one of the world's most advanced air defense systems, delivering a significant blow to the Golani Brigade and highlighting the vulnerabilities even advanced technology can have when faced with highly organized and adaptive adversaries. The Iron Dome system comprises of 3 central components. This is the battle management and weapon control responsible for target acquisitions. Here comes the missile firing unit, and finally we have detection and tracking radar. While a typical Iron Dome battery includes 3 to 4 launchers, each capable of holding up to 20 interceptor missiles. In this unit, there are 20 interceptor missiles. A single launcher protects the area of a medium-sized city for strategic installations. It has been reported that each battery is capable of protecting an area of approximately 150 square kilometers. that is approximately 12 by 12 kilometers. The Iron Dome missile is designed to strike its target head-on from the front. When it reaches the assigned target, its advanced sensors and laser system are activated. This activation triggers the proximity-fused warhead, loaded with fragmentation rounds within a range of just 10 meters from the target, ensuring maximum damage upon impact. Drones, on the other hand, can be launched from unexpected locations, maneuver at low altitudes, and change directions rapidly, as illustrated in the accompanying animation. When these drones lock onto a target through their inertial guidance systems, they then fly directly towards it. In this particular scenario, the target was the dining hall, and the drones navigated precisely to hit it. Whether this precision attack was due to skillful calculation or sheer luck, the level of accuracy required to strike such a small target at the right time and place is remarkable, considering the low tech involved in it. Finally, we have Scenario 3. This is possibly fictional, but it could be a case where Hezbollah timed this situation perfectly. There may have been a friendly drone returning to base, prompting the Israelis to temporarily turn off their air defense system to allow the drone to land. However, instead of the friendly drone, a flying bomb landed on the dining hall, resulting in a major setback for the IDF air defense system. But this fiction became a reality when our base was attacked on January 28, 2024. This is Tower 22, which houses a small U.S. logistics outpost located in Jordan's northeast close to the borders with Iraq and Syria. A one-way drone, flying at a very low altitude, crashed and exploded into one of the barracks where the soldiers were sleeping, causing chaos and resulting in the loss of lives for several U.S. soldiers. However, here's the million-dollar question: how the U.S. air defense system failed to counter the enemy drone. As an American drone was returning from a mission, the air defenses were turned off to allow this friendly drone to land. As a result, the Coyote interceptor drones, which are the air defense system, was disabled to avoid friendly fire. At this moment, a kamikaze drone struck the U.S. Tower 22 barrack. But all these drones are codependent on more cheaper rockets to overwhelm the formidable Iron Dome systems, the fire and control departments. This is the Fajr rocket commonly used by Hezbollah and Iran as one of the major armaments in unguided rocket sections. When mounted on a Toyota truck, these fire rockets with motors containing only solid rocket fuel. Let's have a look inside the Hezbollah rocket. This is the fuse of the rocket. Moving further back is the warhead, which weighs around 57 pounds that can be translated to 26 kilograms. Just behind it is the rocket motor and solid fuel system. And finally, these are the fins that pops out after being fired. They are responsible for stabilizing the missile. According to the variants, it has a range of up to 10 to 75 kilometers. This weapon system can launch up to 20 to 40 rockets in about 20 seconds. The strategy of this weapon is to deliver overwhelming firepower designed to attack an area rather than a point target. When fired from 20 kilometers away, a salvo of 20 Fajr rockets creates a lethal damage area of 20 hectares. Moving further ahead, we can find the area headquarters that control communication and the direction of infantry and troop movements. All this can be achieved through surveillance drones like this one. These drones can scan an area, relay rough latitudes and longitudes, and assign designated targets. Let's take a look at the basic process of firing a one-way UAS. The surveillance drone can loiter and wait for targets. As soon as a target is identified, Hezbollah can launch these self-made kamikaze drones with a rocket-assisted takeoff. We make original animations from scratch with just 3 animators, so please subscribe, like, and comment for more videos.